Mayong adlaw, brothers and sisters of Christ. Welcome to our episode of Gaza, 21 historical snippets to 2021. Join me as I take you on a digital trip featuring 21 historical churches, museums, and cemeteries here in the beautiful island of Cebu. And let's take a closer look at these sacred arts and understand its meaning and purpose. And don't forget to like and follow the official page of the Archdiocese of Cebu for the 500 years of Christianity and the CSR page of Smart Communications Incorporated, Smart Communities in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm Brother Fares, aka Brother Lacuachero. Tana, ubanta! Tana, ubanta! Dubbed as the Little Rich City in the Philippines, Mandaue City is one of the highly urbanized cities in Central Visayas together with the city of Cebu. Mandaue hosts an approximate of 10,000 industrial and commercial locators, making it an industrial hub in the region. Mandaue City is just a 10-minute drive away from Metro Cebu area, excluding traffic of course. It links up Cebu to Mactan Island via the first Mandaue-Mactan Bridge and the second Mandaue-Mactan Bridge, called the Marcelo Fernan Bridge. Historically, the name Mandaue was coined from thick, clinging vines known as Mantaue, which grew abundantly in the area back in the olden times, long before the Spanish command in the country. Founded in April 7, 1521, Mandaue City is now 499 years old. Its 500th foundation year will be commemorated next year in time for the celebration of the 500 years of Christianity in the Philippines. Mandaue has a long history of trade and commerce, tracing back in 1571, where Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, first Spanish Governor-General in the Philippines, established the country's first dry dock complex on the shoreline of Tipolo, Mandaue, to strategically hasten the colonization of the area. Apart from Mandaue's interesting tale of industrialization, the city also has its valuable history of evangelization. Due to its proximity to Cebu City, the early Augustinian missionaries were the first ones to minister the faithful people of Mandaue. As cited in the book Balaanong Bahandi, then Jesuit visitador, Father Diego Garcia, accepted the invitation of Bishop Pedro de Agurto of allowing Jesuits to assume responsibility in Mandaue because it could be easily administered from Cebu. Taking reference from their mission in the then Pueblo of Parian, during the administration of the Jesuit fathers, Mandaue was placed under the advocation of Patrocinio de San Jose. It was believed that an old stone church may have been constructed earlier by the Jesuits, basing from a report published in 1789. The old stone church structure was described as sufficiently deteriorated. The church was of mediana fabrica, or mixed fabric, and was served by a regular priest according to Augustinian writers Manuel Buzita and Felipe Bravo. San Jose Parish served as mother parish of Consolacion, Liloan, and Poro before its separation in 1840s to 1870s. San Jose Parish had undergone several tests and challenges. In 1922, the church was severely damaged due to a strong earthquake and was subsequently repaired in 1936. Years after its rehabilitation, it unfortunately suffered another destruction because of World War II. Having undergone several rehabilitations, the church is of mamposteria and tiled roof. Its configuration is of Greek cross with 2 octagonal chapels. In 1998, a major renovation was undertaken. The huge pillars at the crossing of the church, which used to support the roof, were removed to make the area more spacious. The altar was also given a lift as part of the grand preparations for the parish's conversion into a national shrine. Thus, the parish is called today as the National Shrine of Saint Joseph. The church's main nave measures 60 yards long and 12 yards wide, and the collaterals measures 20 and 8 yards respectively. Upon entering the church, an eye-catching life-size tableau of the Ultima Cena or Last Supper in plaster of Paris is mounted at the shrine's epistle site transept. This is already the third version of the replica. The original Ultima Cena of the parish was destroyed during the World War II. However, the image of Jesus Christ has been miraculously spared despite the catastrophic incident. The fully restored image now sits with the rest of the 12 apostles. An original life-size image of Saint Joseph and the child Jesus, which was believed to have been brought by the Jesuits during their arrival from Spain. A very medieval version of the patron saint now kept and enshrined at the altar. Interestingly, a 106-year-old image of Saint Joseph, which came from Spain and is used for procession purposes every 8th of May, is kept in one of the heritage structures in Mandaue, the Luis Cabrera Ancestral Home. When they opened the box with the beautifully created image of Saint Joseph depicting a very humble expression of the patron saint towards his son, Jesus Christ. The image has touched a lot of people since then. Under Father Jose Alohipan's administration, a new rectory was made in lieu of the destroyed one during the war. It was also during Father Alohipan's term when the St. Joseph's Academy was inaugurated. This church, which stands proudly today, has undoubtedly stood the test of time and is truly telling of Mandaue Hanon's strong Catholic faith. Amazing, isn't it? When travel restrictions will be relaxed soon, make sure to visit the historic church in Mandaue and see for yourself its beautiful and distinct architecture integrated with sacred arts. And don't forget to take photos. Thank you very much for joining me in today's digital trip featuring the National Shrine of Saint Joseph. And before you go, make sure to download the Panaw sa Pagtuo mobile app, both available in Android and iOS. This is a component of the traveling exhibit project by the Archdiocese of Cebu's Commission for the Cultural Heritage of the Church, Smart Communications Incorporated, and Inopub Media, titled Panaw sa Pagtuo, The Journey of Faith at 500 Years of Christianity. Thank you very much, and let's hashtag Travel Smart very soon. Next time, uban gihapon ta ha! Tana, uban ta!